if you have not joined us as a member, we would love to have you. We offer other services, including educational services. And I think you probably are all aware that we have had to move our September conference to a virtual conference. So we are making plans right now to have plenty of classes for you and breakout sessions, general sessions, and we're even exploring the option of just networking sessions where you can socialize in chat rooms with other trustees. So we're going to make the best of a bad situation and try to bring you a conference on September 21st and 22nd, possibly into the 23rd. Details are still forthcoming as we are negotiating with the company that will be producing the conference for us. So watch for those details. If you are not receiving emails from the ITA, there's a good chance that we don't have the correct address for you, or maybe we're hitting your junk pile. Either way, you need to know that on a regular basis, we send out information to all of the trustees. There are some emails that go out to members only, but a lot of them are going out generally to the full population for the email list that we do have. So again, if you're not getting information from us, please make sure that we have your email address. Now, one of the other services that we provide is legislative affairs. So we lobby the General Assembly on behalf of township government. And there were a couple of things that came out of the 2020 session of the General Assembly that impact us. And we recently sent an email regarding the potential of increasing your fire levy if you've had a population increase of, I believe it's 6% between the census. If you think you might fall into that category, we're here to help give guidance and connect you to professionals that can walk you through that process. But that was a bill that the ITA worked hard on and lobbied for on behalf of growing townships. But our work is not done. We know there are a lot of small townships that are struggling to make ends meet for their fire protection costs. And we have the commitment of several legislators that going forward, we're going to be able to see some legislation that will help you as well. The Indiana Township Association wants to provide services to townships of all sizes, whether you're rural, urban, or suburban. We are here to give you support and guidance. And you're free as members to call us, email us, and we will get the answers for you or connect you to the place where you can get those. I believe I may have lost you all. But at any rate, if you can still hear me, I'll just
You're here, Debbie. Debbie, you're here.
Okay, thank you. This is quite an adjustment for all of us, I know, to work with technology.
Yeah, your video did drop off, though.
Okay, I thought so. So I'll just kind of wrap it up here by saying that we are here to help you and to, to guide you. I am so appreciative of the relationship that the ITA has with the State Board of Accounts, and all of the staff there and the leadership there have been very good to work with us, especially during this time of COVID. We've worked closely with SBOA and DLGF to get information to you as quickly as we can, and I hope that that has been a help to you during this time. I know from the number of emails that we get each day that people are still struggling. They're still trying to figure their way out in all of these new things. And we have worked with the Indiana Housing IHCDA, excuse me. We worked with IHCDA to become participants in the new rental program. If you're not hooked up with that information, please visit the front page of our website. It's exciting that to us that the state is including townships in getting those funds where they need to go to people that are behind on their rent, etc. So that's just a sample of what you can find on our website. And I believe I'll conclude my remarks there. So we would love to welcome you, and watch your email, watch the website for information coming for the conference in September. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate you speaking. So it looks like we are a little bit early, so I'll take some time here to just go over some other things in case you join late. I see we continue to have people join. We're up to 229 people. Like Paul said, I did send an invite to 986 people. Some other people we just don't have contact information for, or we were given bad email addresses. So I really appreciate those who did join. 230 people is pretty good for our first conference when, you know, many of us are not used to all the virtual conferencing and the technology that we have to use now, being remote in the public health emergency era. Again, we have a chat box, we have a Q&A. You should have both of those up on the right-hand side of your screen. If you lose either of those, you can click your bubbles down at the bottom. And if you don't have a specific bubble for, like, let's say Q&A, click the three dots. There's three dots on one bubble, and then you can see those at the top, that you can re-enable them. And one point of order, if you use the chat, make sure you chat to all participants. That means all attendees, all speakers, myself and Jonathan, the host, can see that. If you just say all attendees, then it'll just be the townships you'll be talking amongst yourselves. So if you send it to all attendees, we won't be able to see your question. And like I said earlier, I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are not the problem because you're the ones that show up. So thank you. It's all the other ones that we couldn't reach. Just the point of order, just so you know what this is, how we're tracking attendance and things like that. We did have our in-person meetings earlier in March where we were able to have 2 of them, but we canceled Noblesville. So after this meeting today, we will send out the certificates for attending so you can keep that as documentation for your travel expenses. We won't send it for anyone online because you're not traveling. So you'll get an email, thank you for attending. At the end of the seminar, you'll get a survey. Please be detailed in that survey so we can collect information for you, like what could we do better if you actually liked the virtual training, topics that you want us to present on, things like that. I don't want you to feel like that you have to sit in front of your computer all day. If you have like an assistance call, if you have some pressing business, I won't be offended if you get up, take care of that, and come back. We are recording this webinar. We're putting it on YouTube. So for your fellow trustees who didn't attend, if you know that they didn't come, we'll be sending that link out probably next week. So please share that. So I think I'll just get started on the first presentation. So I'll bring my presentation up here and share it just shortly. Okay, I hope you all can see this. Sorry, a little echo there. We change host roles back and forth between presentations so Jonathan can monitor the chat. And when I'm sharing my screen, I can't see anything else other than the PowerPoint. So we'll maybe have a split second of that echo between presentations. So I apologize for that. But